Hi Rebecca, it's Magdalena, and this is my field video diary entry. So I'm at Jewish Family Services in Richmond, and this is actually a continuation of my placement from field from the Advanced Standing Program. And so currently I have 5 clients on my caseload. One of them I see as little as 1 time a month, and others I see up to 1 to 2, maybe even 3 times a week, depending on their needs and what's going on, if they have doctor's appointments, if they need comfort and care items, etc. So I do assist others as they need, but for the most part, we unfortunately did just have a care manager leave, so I've taken on half of her clients as well. And so right now, I actually have a lot of freedom, um, scheduling my own clients when is best for me, um, scheduling socialization outings, purchasing the items that they need, and etc. So I've also begun to form, kind of begin the lead of a social group at JFS. A lot of our clients are older adults or adults with intellectual disabilities, and so one of their biggest um, goals is to increase socialization. And I've worked with my field instructor to kind of develop a social group specifically for those who just want to get out, maybe for a movie or to grab dinner, as a way to bring in maybe more clients, to increase their socialization. And so, a little bit of self reflection. I've worked really hard to build my confidence as a clinician and as a student at JFS. I do still think I have some work to do, but I'm a lot more comfortable and confident in my role at JFS as a student intern. I use supervision, and I take supervision very seriously, because my instructor has so much knowledge and experience. I like to ask her a lot of questions and learn the best that I can from her. And also, I use it to work through some of my anxieties with certain clients. Maybe not thinking, oh, should I not have said that? Or maybe I should have done this. And we kind of work through that together. Uh, I feel as if I am really self aware when I'm with clients, if I'm slouching too much or if I'm fidgeting, and I can sometimes, and I try to self correct so that I can present myself as professional as possible and make them feel more comfortable and open with me. Um, I'm really organized in my role. I write everything down. I'm detailed in my notes, so I think that's a good foundation to begin to become a better, more confident and competent clinician. I also have good interpersonal skills, I think, in my role at JFS. I do listen more. I do more listening than I do talking, which I know is an important skill. Um, I'd like to think that I'm positive and that my smile can hopefully help ease some of the tension with clients, and just nodding, confirming their feelings, and such. I do think I have some areas for improvement though, to continue building my confidence and recognizing my, so to speak, authority in the role, in my role at JFS, just because I will think, well, I will call my instructor and say, hey, should I do this? I think this is what I should do, but I'm not sure. And she's like, a lot of the time, she's like, well, you answered your own question. So be confident, could let you know what you're doing because you do. So just working on that confidence, and also recognizing the difference between my responsibilities versus my client's responsibilities. Um, Recently, my client knows that he has a certain budget for his grocery shopping, and he went over a little bit, which I know exactly what to do. I just subtract from the next visit. But I got very anxious because I felt as if it was my responsibility that he went over when he's perfectly capable, and that's his goal, is to work on that budgeting. So not trying to take on all of the goals of the client, but help guide them through that and work through that instead of feeling anxious or feeling like a bad intern when something doesn't work out exactly right. So some of the code of ethics that I think I've noticed a lot is definitely my responsibility to the clients, specifically commitment to the clients and my competence. So with commitment, I'm committed to the clients by helping them promote independence and maintain the stability, whether they're in an assisted living, in their own home. Um, and also, my primary concern is always the client's well being. And that can be in the form of coordination of care with other colleagues, healthcare providers, mental health care providers, hospitals, etc., and also socialization outings because we do have a lot of older adults, and we tend to try and schedule some socialization visits to just kind of promote independence and socialization. Also, with competence, I'm only providing the services to these clients that I feel confident in and consulting with colleagues if I do have a question or don't feel 100% about what I'm doing because it's not ethical for me to proceed with a service if I don't feel confident or competent in what I'm doing. So I definitely try to stay within my boundaries of what me and my instructor have built up for me, as well as consult with colleagues on how I could approach it. Also, responsibility or an ethical responsibility to colleagues. I uphold respect. They do a lot of work. They're really great people, and so I respect them. And working with them in collaboration, whether it's me assisting with their clients or if I need to collaborate on what are some resources, what are my best options, and work through that with them. And also using supervision with my instructor every single week consistently, whether it's individual supervision or group supervision. I try to use it to the best of my ability with, prepared conference agendas and things like of that nature to make sure that I'm doing my ethical responsibility to be prepared and learn more and further my knowledge. And lastly, my ethical responsibility in the practice settings is so at JFS we do billing, and I do assist with billing and do bill clients for their time or for our time. So just making sure that I am billing ethically and correctly and making sure that those bills are drafts and do go through my instructor prior to them being finalized and sent to clients to make sure I'm upholding the utmost ethical um, practice when I'm at JFS. So, yeah, thank you. Bye bye.